Welcome back to Tepster's Tips. As part of my tips on how to visit Indian Wells Tournament, I added in smoking deals on renting a hotel or condo for your trip in 2023. To start this all off, we'll start with VRBO. I'll go ahead and search it, and when I search it, it comes up with between these dates, different places along the Palm Springs area. A long area here. Indian Wells is right down here, so this is where the tennis tournament is going to be played at. And there's several places that's got their homes for rent. As you can see, there is some here. It just seems a little bit sketchy here, but it's an RV. And then there are extended stay, which is kind of interesting. Extended stay put their sites on VRBO, but there's the other ones here for 224 nights. I think it would really start about right here, what you want, $224 a night, $231. As you can see, they're fairly expensive just for a hotel room, you know, if you consider this like a hotel room. And then they even got these Marriott Shadow Ridge in here for $279, but don't get them here because VRBO, someone's buying them off of redweek.com and then reselling them here is what it looks like to me. But I just wanted to show you that VRBO has some homes for rent. It's not a very good deal when you do it this late in the 1 month before. If this is 2003 in February, so doing it 1 month before may not be a good time. However, I will take you to a timeshare that you should go to. This, if you're going to book in the last month to go to the Indian Wells tournament, redweek.com is the place to do it because the people who put their rentals up here are people who's got timeshares that they want to sell, and they're not really caring so much whether Indian Wells is there or not, obviously, because they're selling their timeshare. So they do not add in the extra premium for that time period. So if you go to redweek.com right here, then you type in that you want to go to Palm Springs, the greater Palm Springs area. It takes you to this. It shows many of them here in some very luxurious timeshare rentals. The Marriott Desert Springs Villas 2, the Shadow Ridge, the Desert Spring Villas. Every one of those are pretty good. And if you see them, they're between $107 and, of course, $1,000 a night, depending on how big and just people different are selling them. So you go in here and let's go look at the Marriott Springs Villas here to see what they look like. So when I go into the Marriott Springs Villa, then I can see here that this is the smoking deal here is for $1,200 for 1 week between March 3rd and March 10th. This is right in the first week of the tournament. It's $171 a night. It is a studio guest room, so it's really like a hotel room. There's no real separate kitchen area. There's no other room. It's just one room with a bed, kitchen area that you could have a microwave, and you have coffee set up like most hotel rooms are. So you could go here, and then there's another one here for $2,600 through $13,000. All I want to do here is to show you that you can get studio guest rooms. You get one bedroom villas for $257 a night, and you get pretty good deals here on timeshare rentals for Marriott Desert Spring Villas 2. I also click over here to go to the Shadow Ridge. It's still a Marriott property, and those are $157 a night during the first week. It is a great deal to come here during the tournament time in order to get your week rental. Now, if you're doing less than a week, they do come up here less than a week sometimes, but usually they're seven days. And then if we go over to WorldMark Indio timeshare, there's one here that says it's $157 a night, and you can book that week anywhere during this time period. Now, I was just on here last week, and they had one right in the middle of the first week of the tennis tournament, and it was for $170 a night, which was a great deal also to have. So WorldMark is a great place to go. Redweek.com is a website you need to look at to get your last-minute condo rental for the week.
If you like these tips, consider subscribing, as I will be down at Indian Wells this year. If you see me, give me a shout out. I will be vlogging and looking for new tips that I can share with you on our next video.